Okay, hello and welcome back. Hi James! This is Justana and we are back to Cataclysm Classic today. Last Wednesday we started the War Within on retail World of Warcraft. But I had already planned to alternate between the two on Wednesdays. On Sunday I played the next part of Silver Shields by Gray Enright. For some reason the end of that stream got cut off. I think I know what happened, but honestly there wasn't much that was missed. It was just the very end of the chapter. Characters playing the cat in Cataclysm, she's a Worgen. She's not a cat person, though I do play a cat person in FF14. She does have a cat pet though. Yeah, all the night elves have eyebrows like that are just sticking way out. So yes, we are in Gadgetzan, and I actually haven't touched her since I logged off on her 2 weeks ago. I think I did something else briefly, but not much. So, down the deeps. Oh yeah, that's the quest I'm ignoring for now. So let's go ahead and harvest these fire rocks. And then I do have to go down here. No, here somewhere to continue actually questing. A total play counter. That's just the one character. And I think it's actually an add-on that does that. Calculates how much time I played on the character. Okay, why am I still walking? Okie dokie. Fire rocks down this way. So I've been watching videos of someone who decided to do FF14 as solo as possible with doesn't group with players, does everything by himself, including the fights that usually require like I got distracted, that would normally require multiple players. He usually manages to solo the fights, and I'm like, that's ridiculous. And then I'm like, well, I'm kind of doing the same thing with Cataclysm Classic, because a lone wolf, yeah, because there really aren't other players doing this, especially with a War Within out. Or the War Within. And the VOD for last week's stream is still not up because it got split into two because my internet went funky, and I've been having trouble being able to combine them into one and then upload them to YouTube. Surprisingly, that's more difficult than I thought it would be. And I'm too in the mindset of fighting the War Within Hunter playstyle. Every time you watch an episode of Power of the Rings, you see about 10 War Within ads. I actually haven't seen many of those ads, but then I pre-ordered it almost as soon as I could. And I have the World of Warcraft on my computer already. You know, what got me excited was seeing an ad for The Legend of Vox Machina. And I've mentioned it before, the new season starts next month, and I'm looking forward to it, and that's what actually got me off my tushy and finishing season 2. I had put it off. I had watched about half of it and then just ignored it. So I actually finished watching season 2. Partially because I followed the game. I was familiar enough from the actual D&D game to know what was coming, and I didn't want to watch it. They made some changes to adapt it for the animated series, but the story beats are still very much the same, and it's they all work together to write this so that all their characters are in character. But yeah, this the new expansion for retail is kind of the start of a story arc, a bit like Dawn Trail for FF14 being the start of a new story arc. So it's interesting that both companies are doing that. I still have not played the new expansion for Star Wars: The Old Republic. I go to start playing it and I stare at my character for a while and then I close the game. I don't know, I just don't have that gumption to want to actually start playing. Okay, there's got to be more fire rocks. Okay. So they're basically, the fire rocks can all be found around these big bones. So I see another set over this direction. So we'll head there. Try to avoid this basilisk. And look, more fire rocks.
I need to target something first.
Yeah. Okay, 2 more. Very handy the names of the creatures appear above them, otherwise I'd be wondering where is your pickaxe. I am not a miner on this character. So there is a pickaxe that drops from a dungeon that you can use as a weapon. And retail, actually, you don't see the names of... Actually, I can't remember if you do see the names or not. No percussive waste! Yay! Okay, heading back to Gadget Fan. The options for seeing character names are different in retail than they are in classic, so I don't know. I'm ignoring you. I'm writing. You can't catch me. Na 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 na. I'm not sure where the name Rock, ROC, came from. Okay, I'm curious now. Hey, come here. I didn't think you could do that. A bird of enormous size and strength. It's from Arabian mythology. So kind of a corruption of the term rook, which was also the name of a bird. So I guess they were just looking for a bird name of some sort. Where do I turn it in? Return to Driz. Where is he? A little further. There he is.
Yo!
I've heard about this nesting wearing guy out of Stranglethorn Vale, hunting all sorts of space for sport. For sport! What a complete idiot, right? Think of all the profit he's letting rot in the field. That's the whole point of the butcher bot.
Have a good one.
Alchemists pay through the nose for these things. Sure, maybe I tell some of them they're dragon parts, but that ain't my problem, right? Of course you would. Blister Paw Butchery. The hyenas wandering the waste here might look scrawny, but they've got some of the strongest jaws you'll find. If you're not careful, they'll take your leg off in one bite. That kind of bone strength is a valuable resource, my friend. It's just waiting to find a buyer. Take one of my butcher bots with you. Jaw separation isn't an easy task, and this little guy has been set up to know exactly what to do. Just bring him back when he's full. Use the butcher bot to harvest 10 blister paw hyena corpses.
Keep it real.
Okay, now we're gonna go back. Oh, they're over this way? Nope, we're gonna head this other direction. Completely different direction. Yeah, look at all those bones you can see. You know what? I'm gonna hit the easy button and fly there. And since I don't have flying unlocked, I can't have it unlocked until level 60, and I'm not even level 50. Taxi!
Great to meet you.
Show me where I can fly. Bootlegger Outpost. There we go. That's where we're headed. This weekend was so hot. And there's fires going. I mentioned them in my stream on Sunday. I have not checked to see how well they've been contained, but the air quality today has been much better. There were some schools have been closed because of the fires, but I don't think the ones in my area have been closed. Maybe they kept the kids indoors, especially when it was super hot, but honestly, when I was going to school, I grew up in the area, and when we were going to school, the only time we were sent home early or school was closed was when we were having brownouts, when the power consumption was just too much.
What's up?
And that was my senior year of high school. We had to have a certain number of school days, and you know, schools back east, they allow for snow days, so they always schedule a few extra days. But for the most part, there isn't really anything that's going to cause us to close the school, so we had to actually come back after we technically graduated. Don't have any wildfires in Ireland. Nope. But yeah, where I live, we're actually pretty far from where they usually get wildfires. I have had friends contact me because they were worried that I was in danger of the fires, and it's like, no, not even close. Cutting losses. I spent the last week staring at this ugly pit trying to think of how to exploit a bunch of dangerous, violent arthropods for profit. Now I'm out of ideas and starving. These things are a wash, and I say it's time to start clearing them out. Head down into that pit and start killing bugs. Kill 15 Hazali Silithid of any kind in the Gaping Chasm. That's the Gaping Chasm. And the Silithids are bugs, basically oversized bugs.
Have a good one.
A few good
Keep
goblins.
it real.
We haven't just been camped here singing songs with gnomes and playing with dangerous machinery, you know. My men have been trying to clear this hive out for a week now. Problem is, we've taken so many losses by now that the bugs have the advantage. Lucky for us, the bugs either don't like to eat goblins, they just like us so much they save us as treats. Because nearly all my men are still cocooned up out there. I need you to go save them. Save 8 captured goblin bug hunters from Hazali cocoons.
Be good.
Okay. Thanks for stopping by, James. Have fun with your kids. Okay. Down we go. And of course, we're not going to actually take the ramps that lead down into them. Nope, we're just going to jump down. Okay, so yeah, these are basically the gamut of bugs. So There aren't any that actually look like spiders, but if you don't like bugs in general, oh goody, I can skin these guys. Awesome. But I think, I don't remember what leather I need. Oh, yeah, I'm not even up to thick leather stuff. I may have to go farm heavy leather. That's for off stream.
I don't have a target.
One of the nice things about playing Classic is the community has figured out a lot of the stuff that normally I would have to wait to find out. What would be the best place to farm specific items for crafting and gathering. Ooh, rugged leather. That's a max leather for Classic. Hey, those bugs took my watch! Yeah. There's actually a rare that looks like the Stinger that's actually white.
I need a target.
Doesn't spawn here. I think it spawns in, yeah, it spawns in, hang on, Feralus. Because there's a hive here. And my night elf hunter that I named Talkina, I had a color scheme going with her pets. They were either white or white and black. I mean, she starts out with a white tiger pet, and they just look so good that I was like, oh, let's keep up with that scheme. Whereas Justana, my main on retail, I just tamed whatever pets I thought looked really cool. I did tame Bogeon from Northern Stranglethorn. I think that was the first rare that I tamed, and I'm pretty sure she still has it. What day is it? What are you running away for? Okay. So this is not too bad. What's really fun is there's one where you have to go underground and there isn't a map for you to follow. You just have to figure it out on your own. It's kind of fun to watch male blood elves actually fight with a two-handed weapon, because one of their the animations for one of their auto attacks looks really fun. It was part of the reason that I actually created a blood elf paladin, so I could main retribution on it and actually see that attack. Although I could have also made them a warrior that wields two-handed weapons. I can breathe! Okay, I need to rescue one more gobbo, and then I could just focus on killing bugs. exterminator, that's what I am. I can breathe! Okay, that's all the goblins I need to rescue. I forgot that the cocoons were purple for these guys. I thought they were white like for spiders. Three more. And most of them are skinnable. If I do the little bitty swarms like that, that was not who I wanted to attack. Fuck.
Not ready yet.
Stupid tab targeting. Oh, the little swarms don't count. Okay. Okay, one more. Sure, I did target that one and not a different one. Usually, World of Warcraft is good about that. If you tab target, it's in front of you. And FS14, oh my gosh, it's like, no, you're not. That's not the one. That's not it. That's the one right in front of me. How could I miss? I was 3 feet in front of you. And this is how you're supposed to get down there. Oh, bugger. Hi, Deathwing. Please don't go set us on fire.
Time is money, friend. Have a good one.
This isn't going fast enough. There's gotta be a faster way.
Keep it real.
Chicken of the desert. I've got an idea, but we're going to need bait. The other day I saw a rabid blisterpaw hyena wander too close to the edge of the chasm, and one of the silted cubs diving out of nowhere nearly swallowed it whole. Horrible sight. So we're gonna need hyena meat, obviously. Go gather some, make sure it's fresh, and bring it back here. There should be plenty just north of the camp. Collect 6 pieces of hyena meat.
Have a good one.
A few good goblins. Thanks for the help. This was really killing things here. Once you start losing men, you start losing manpower, and morale, and weapons, and the magazines you loaned to that one guy. You know how it is. Let's see, that's 7 on intellect. That's leather anyway. Those are, bracers. Item level 47, that's okay.
Keep it real.
Okay. Where'd they go? Right there.
Hi, how are you?
Narain Soothfancy, at your service, retired engineer and master soothsayer. I can tell your future before it even happens. If you're here to try and relearn a trade skill, use the book over there. Narain points to Soothsaying for Dummies. Gazer tag.
Be seeing you.
You're going out to hunt hyenas, eh? If you don't mind, I've got an offer myself. I'm in need of eyes from the glass-like gazers that lurk to the north. Their eyes contain wonderful crystals valuable to collectors. Now, you may have heard that some sad individuals use these to enhance paramental abilities, but I assure you, my interests are purely academic. Bring me a good portion of them, and I'll pay you well for them. Better than these copper-pinching goblins will, at least. Collect 5 ocular crystals from glass-hide gazers.
Alrighty then.
Oh, phew. He decided not to set us all on fire. Thank goodness. Okay. Gazer tag and hyena chunk. If I remember correctly, the ocular crystals are not 100% drop rate on these guys. We'll find out. Nope, not 100%. But they are skinnable. That's Raven Blisterpaw. So that won't count for butcher bot. This is going to be fun. Yeah. Oh, they didn't knock my pet away. Mystery meat is not what I'm looking for. So I can make this thick leather at leatherworking 200. I'm at leatherworking 176. So my leatherworking on retail for Dragonflight was horrendously low. I got it up to about halfway. I'd have to double check. And I ran out of leather. So if I want more, I'll have to farm it. But luckily there's plenty of mobs I can fight anywhere in the Dragon Isles, and I can find skinnable mobs to farm. The real challenge will be finding the ones that will drop more than one piece of leather at a time per skin, so that it's more efficient. I don't remember if I ever ran into that problem before. I mean, aside from when I was actually trying to vanilla leatherworking. That's its own pain in the ass, tushy, as you're seeing. So, no meat or ocular crystals yet. And I have not been keeping track of how many I've killed. Of each. Well, on the bright side, I'm getting grizzly trophies, which I won't be able to turn in until next month. Anytime now. Yay! I got one! So, on Sunday, and during the Sword and Shields chapter, our character got a horse. And the description of the horse, I knew immediately what it was. It was a Palomino, who have this beautiful golden brown coat on their body, and the mane and tail are this beautiful white blonde. Not white, like blonde. It was a Palomino, and I love Palominos. And actually one of the faster riding mounts is a Palomino, so that of course when I played this on retail, that was the first fastest riding Swift riding mount that I got. Yay! I got some meat too. Hooray! So once I actually get the faster riding, I can buy the Swift mounts. So of course I'm going to go ahead and buy that Palomino. My only quibble with it is that there's extra tack on it. It's not just the bridle and saddle like with well, that's not the mountain horse, and the Swift mountain horse don't have it. Where is it? Here it is. Yeah, my Worgen Hunter, this is it has a bridle, saddle, and saddle blanket. Let's see. Uh-oh. Excuse you. I didn't say you could attack me. It was... It's dangerous to just sit in the middle of the zone like this, but whatever. Okay, let's see if I can find it. So this is what the Palomino looks like. It has this extra stuff that covers its beautiful coat. Anyway, nope, not what I'm looking for. Well, there we go. There's a hyena. So yeah, if you're ever curious, that's what a Palomino looks like. So, and I got to name it. There was actually these toys. Cool, that's another one. That was basically, it was for little girls, and it was a doll that could ride on a horse. And my sibling and I each got one, and mine was a Palomino. That was basically had Old West style gear, and the Palomino had the name Gold Dust for obvious reasons. So basically, the toy that I got was a rancher basically, and my sibling got a horse that was more for like dressage. And I can't for the life of me remember what kind of toys those were. But they, and technically the horse that my sibling got was an Arabian. But those come in a variety of colors, and the one in their kit was black with the white blaze on it. And Palominos can have the blaze on it and the stockings and stuff, but the main color on the body has to be that beautiful golden brown. And there are equestrian units that ride in the Rose Parade. That's the only parade I watch regularly. I live close enough that if I really wanted to, I could actually see it in person. But I'm like, why would I go spend the night out on the street when I could stay home in my comfortable bed and watch it from the comfort of my house? But anyway, one of the equestrian units that rides in the parade on a fairly frequently, they have all Palomino horses. They can, I don't remember exactly what the requirement is. I don't know if they have to be a specific breed, because Palomino generally refers to the coloring. It doesn't refer to the actual type of horse. And there are several different types. I think Palomino started out as Mustangs, but don't quote me on that. I'd have to do some research. So with Cataclysm Classic, there are some animals that you can't tame to be hunter pets yet, but in later expansions you can. You can tame one of the hyenas. In fact, my sibling did, and named it after a friend of theirs who loves hyenas. And these hyenas are actually the friend's favorite colors, so it was very fitting that my sibling tamed one of these and named it after the friend. They were more my sibling's friend than mine, so I don't remember when I last talked to them, or even they streamed themselves drawing because they were an artist. I don't remember the last time I even was aware of what they were up to. Kind of lost touch. Okay, done with the basilisks. Now just for the hyenas. But this is part of the reason that I decided to come here to Gadget-san, because, or Tanaris I should say. And I put Gadget-san in the title. It's the capital of Tanaris. This is the main reason for coming to Tanaris, is because I knew there'd be a lot of quests that would have me killing skinnable mobs. I mean, there should be plenty of hyenas this way. There's one. Yeah, anyone who sees the title is going to know that I meant Tanaris. And if they don't know that's what I mean, then they're not familiar with World of Warcraft. It'll be so nice to get away from the desert, though. I wouldn't say I live in a desert, but it's very warm and dry here. We did actually get rain, I think I mentioned that before, but it wasn't for long, and it didn't cool down, the weather didn't cool, it was still very warm, and we got rain and hail. See, you can see the Duneclaw stalker. Well, that's fine. Yeah, there was a point where I was taming hunter pets of various categories, and with this character, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to tame a whole bunch. I tamed cat. I haven't even named them. I tamed them because I wanted to, because I wanted the shiny pet. And I tamed Zoro because I wanted a black fox to name Zoro. Because I think it's funny. Come on, you've been so good about the drops and now nothing. What's this? Oh, let's go ahead and take care of this since we're over here. Somewhere over here. Oh, there it is. I see the question mark over here. Here we go. There you are. Hi. It's a robot chicken. Homing robot OOX17/TN. You appear to have uncovered the wreckage of a robotic chicken. The voice from within the egg crackles to life again. Yes, that's excellent work. This is indeed my homing robot, though my sensors indicate that it needs a jump start before it can fly back to Booty Bay for repairs. Go ahead and place a beacon inside the rover. The beacon will take care of the rest. Place the egg distress beacon inside the chicken homing robot. Hums and whirs are heard from inside the robot as it struggles to stand up. After the robot comes to life, Oglethorpe's voice is heard once more, but now from inside the robot. OOX17/TN is working at least, but it needs major repairs. It is much too heavy for you to carry it, but I think you have an idea. Are you up for watching over it some more? Rescue OOX-17/TN. Actually, I don't know if that should be O's or zeros. I'm gonna go with O's because that's what the O's look like. Because it looks the same as objectives. I need to move OOX-17/TN to an open, safe place so it can begin a lengthy tank-off procedure. It's built-in cloaking, but I need time on my end to make it operational again. I need you to escort the robot from its current location to, let's say, near the Caverns of Time. That should be a perfect place and long enough to get things online. Escort it safely and then come talk to me in Booty Bay. Oglethorpe Nauticus, out. Oh, he didn't say over and out. That drives me bonkers. Emergency power activated, initializing ambulatory motor, clock! So basically I have to protect the chicken, because it's definitely a chicken, until it's basically an escort quest. So I have to protect it until it can get going. So the first time I got an escort quest, I had no idea what it was, and I failed it, and I couldn't figure out why I failed it. Eventually I did figure it out, but I was like, what the heck? Caverns of Time. Okay, it's a bit of a walk. Yeah, it's going to attack the chickens, so.
I don't have a target.
Don't get too far ahead. We're getting there. Clock! Sensors suspect spatial anomaly, danger imminent. Physical threat detected, evasive action, clock! Flight systems online, clock, engaging rockets for transport to Booty Bay. Okay, so let's catch. Physical threat, clock, sensors detect spatial anomaly, danger imminent, clock, physical threat detected, evasive action, clock. Flight systems online, clock, engaging rockets for transport to Booty Bay, and then off they went. Okay. So that was a nice diversion. Okay. Time for hyenas. Some more hyenas. Just one more. One more chunk of meat. That's professional artisan. I had 315. Or any other, if I didn't have the racial boost, then 300. But since I started out at 15 skinning, basically it's gained 300 points in any profession class. In any profession. Come on. Okay, let's go this way. Nope. I'm ignoring you. I'm riding. I can ignore you. I can outrun you. There's another one. There we go. And look. Jeez Louise. Leave me alone. Male peasant specimen. Oh boy. I don't want to know how I get at those. I don't know if you're watching, but the hyenas do this attack that knocks my pet back. It's basically a leaping bite and it knocks you back. I forget how far it's supposed to knock you back, but just enough to be an annoyance, especially if you're fighting in melee. It's not an issue for me as a hunter, except when it means the hyena gets within melee of me. Okay. Surrounded by them, jeez. Come on, just one more. Anytime now. I had a run of good luck and then nothing. Well, it seems to be the way it goes. Of course, the very last one is a pain in the butt to get.
I don't have a target.
Buzzard, okay. I saw the shadow on the ground and was curious. And the glories of questing. There we go. Finally. Okay, now back to bootlegger camp. Bootlegger outpost, excuse me.
My, you're a tall one.
Moraine holds an unopened envelope to his forehead. What is... velvet, am I right? I'm here to try and relearn a trade skill. Use the book over there.
Off and away.
Do you have them?
You have a great day
Ah,
now.
perfect. Just what I need. Full of potent, focusing energies. I mean, perfect for my collection. Narrating Sooth Fancy is in no need of artificial enhancement of any kind. Now take your pay and be off.
Alrighty then.
Hey, how you doing?
This is fresh, right? They won't go after anything that's been withering in the sun.
Have a good one.
Man, this stuff looks delicious. I'm half tempted to just fry some up myself. No, we've got to focus on getting out of here. Maybe just one piece?
Keep it real.
A great idea. Now that we've got a good pile of fresh chunks, we'll just tie it to this rope, and now you're ready to go catch me a silverbit. What? Don't give me that look. It's perfectly safe. Well, mostly safe. Okay, you might die painfully, but it'll be easy. Just throw this meat out there, wait for a bug to pounce on it, and then drag him back here by the rope. Go after one of the swarmers. I haven't seen the other ones go for hyenas before, and you should find plenty of swarmers around the edge of the pit. This bootlegger bug bait to capture a Hazali swarmer.
Be good.
Great. Don't you just love that they leave the dangerous tasks to you? Okay. That's a stinger. Also a stinger. There's a swarmer. Right? Nope, that's a worker. Well, where the heck are the swarmers? You said they're near the edge. There's a swarmer. Nope, that's a worker. That's a stinger, that's a stinger. Where are all the swarmers? Jesus. Jeebus. There we go, there's the swarmer. I don't know how to get to those specimens. Got one at least. Holy cats, it worked! Sooth Fancy, come look at this! What's it thinking? It's afraid. It's afraid!
Time is money, friend. Have a good one.
Look at the size of it, it's glorious. This ugly sucker's gonna help us bring down the whole hive.
Be good.
Now, it's time just trying to kill some bugs. Now it's time for my plan to go into full effect. We've got the crafted bug strapped up with as many explosives as it can carry. With Sooth Fancy's mostly amazing mental powers, we're gonna drive that sucker straight down into the center of the underground hive. And then, boom! No more bugs. You get the personal honor of directing the ugly thing. Go talk to Noreen and get it set up with your bug pal. Talk to Noreen Sooth Fancy to pilot the mind-controlled swarmer into the gaping chasm hive.
Keep it real.
Pleased to meet you.
I'm ready to pilot ourselves.
Off and away.
Sniff for pheromones to find your way into the hive. Okay. Typical goblin solution, just explosions! Notice everything is green for me now, because I'm a bug. I apologize if you're squeamish about bugs, especially the sounds that they make. Getting there. This is why they wanted a farmer, I guess. Where they were specific about what kind. See, now we're inside the actual hive. Okay, here we go. Kaboom!
What's up?
Just trying to kill some bugs.
Have a good one.
Oh man, that was awesome. You should have seen the flames coming out of the hive. Here's a reward for entertaining me as much as for clearing the hive. Okay, agility, stamina, necklace. That's claw. That's male, but it's intellect. And that's plate. So I guess I'm picking the necklace.
Be good.
Okay. Where is the necklace? Where did it end up? There it is.
Can I help you?
Bands
Be
and...
seeing you.
Hey, come closer, you fool! You expect me to read your mind, or come closer anyway. You've done a wonderful job advancing the agenda of Nomergon here, friend. An amazing job of pretending you were only in it for the coin. Simply splendid. But now Kelsey Steelspark could use more of your direct help. She's moved on yet again. She asked me to tell you to meet her far south, at Land's End Beach. I wouldn't keep her waiting either. Dr. Kelsey Steelspark at Steelspark Station. Further south. I don't know if there's a taxi there. We'll find out. There's so many of the stuff, so much of the stuff that they've added to make some things easier for players, I've taken for granted until now. Like in retail, there's little icons on the map that indicate if there's a taxi point somewhere. If it's blue, it's Alliance. If it's red, it's Horde. And I forget if... I think there's a specific color if it's neutral. But I don't remember what it is. But that way you can at least know where to go to pick up a taxi point. But here, there's no indication that there's a taxi point up here or one up here. You just have to know. East Moon Ruins. Well, this is, you see it says level 83 to 84, that means it's a Cataclysm level zone. Nowhere near that. I was just checking how much money I have. I need to sell stuff. Ooh. A winged serpent. Unearthed fossil. Ooh. Not skinnable. But it looks cool. I don't think I could tame it though. Graveyard. Land Beach. There we go. Fuel Spark Station. Cover ups. No taxi here. Yeah, but
You're a cool one. You have a great
I'm amazed that Sooth Fancy was capable of following a simple set of instructions, and ones that required him to keep his foolish mouth silenced as well. In addition, it is honestly good to see you again, Chisana. Now that I've dropped the charade, you'll get to see how gnomes get things done around here.
Right.
Define crazy.
Seeing you.
We received reports that a goblin shipwreck occurred on this beach some time ago, with the survivors left to fend for themselves. We expected there to be a modicum of survivors, perhaps some even suitable for interrogation. What we found was a crew of Bilgewater goblins who have all become insane, delusional, and maniacally violent. He further agrees that is normally observed rather. In short, they are useless and dangerous. Nomergon will be best served by cutting down as many as we can. Kill 10 crazed survivors.
Right, then.
What we came for.
Bye for now.
Nomergon previously learned that the Bilgewater goblins led the horde survived a crash on an uncharted island near Kalimdor before arriving in Durotar. We initially came here to investigate what techniques and technology could possibly allow a hopeless pack of imbeciles to survive such harsh conditions. While the goblins are at a loss, we still need to find out exactly what happened here. Search the beach for wreckage and belongings and bring anything that appears significant back to me. Search Bilgewater footlockers for evidence.
Alrighty then.
So she's referring to the goblin starting zone. And you're a bender. I just walked through fire. Okay. Nope. 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 Yes. Nope. Nope. Yes. I'm saying no to whether I should sell it or not. Nope. Yes. 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 Nope. Nope. Yes. Nope. Yes. 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 Nope. Yes. 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 Okay. A bit more space. I mean, I wasn't hurting for space, but always good to clear up as much as I can. Okie dokies. So I guess they crashed near here. I didn't realize that. I didn't realize that they were crashed near Gadget San. Tanaris. Tanaris. This is Tanaris. Gadget San is a city. This is Gadget San up here. This whole zone is Tanaris. I have to remind myself of that. Ooh, crabby. Crab. Oh, and I also tamed a crab because I was tired of having a pupper. So doggos are lovely, don't get me wrong. But I will always be more of a cat person at heart. Ooh, I actually got colossal because I've been killing animals instead of people. Okay. You'll never take me alive. Steady shot.
I need to target something first.
I did not mean to hit that, but it's okay. I don't even know where the footlockers are. So I think the footlockers are actually further up. Or something. There you go. Monsters! Monsters come to take our gold! Appropriately dramatic. Oh, there's a footlocker. Okay. Oh. First one I checked had what I'm looking for. Convenient. Protect the wise one. Protect meat face. Who is meat face? The female goblin's death animation is really funny. Over dramatic. I think we had to kill... I know in the human starting zone in Cata, we ended up having to fight goblins. But I don't remember if that started with Cata or if it was always goblins. I'd have to start a human character in Vanilla Classic. I'm not sure if I feel up to it. Certainly not right now. Hey, excuse you. Hey, rude. How dare you? Did that to my pet too. Okay, how many more do I need? Ah, 3 more. Okay. Where did we land that has such hideous creatures? Excuse you? My cat is beautiful. What are you talking about, hideous? One more. I don't want to go where there's a whole bunch of them gathered, because that's going to be too much. Whoa. Okay. Okay, fine. We'll fight you. That's fine. Okay. What did he? I didn't quite catch what that was that he did. Okay. Now back to Cassie. Oh. Snake, a snake. The snakes are kind of funny to fight because when they die, it sounds like a balloon losing air. That is one nice thing about World of Warcraft. You do not have to do the dungeons. Not until Legion. And even then you can still proceed with the story, you just miss part of it.
Right.
Your reports of their behavior are truly disturbing, but also slightly amusing. If only that Dread Shredder wench had escaped on these vessels instead.
You have a great day now. Goodbye for now.
What have you found? Some of the pages have been eaten. Oh, wait. Can I actually read it myself? Where'd it go? Where is it? Oh, I can read it. Hang on.
Seeing you.
Excuse me, Kelsey. We barely escaped from Kazan with our lives. The volcano took everything. My house, my car, my pet boar, my pet boar's house, my pet boar's car. But at least we got safely onto the ships. Well, we'll sail straight for Durotar. Sucker a few orcs after we get onto dry land again. Be rolling in money again within a week. We've been on the ocean for what feels like forever. I don't think anyone knows where we are. Our supplies are dwindling and we use up half our water trying to run the pumps for the makeshift desalinator. We tried throwing a few people overboard to gain speed, but we kept all their gold, so it didn't help that much. It was kind of fun though. Goblins. We've landed, well, more like crashed. The boats tore themselves open overnight while the captain had a rag tied to the wheel. We all woke up face down in the sand on this mysterious desert beach. Nobody has any idea where we are, but we'll have to make do in this exotic and highly uncharted territory. Did I say we all woke up? That may have been an exaggeration. We found something amazing, an old busted up machine thing. One of the smarty pants antique collectors that survived the crash said it looked like it might be a Titan thingy. Whatever it is, I bet it's valuable. The guys that found it said that their heads hurt after digging it up, and it's leaking some kind of glowy light, but whatever. The guys who found that artifact are acting a little funny. Nothing too bad for a goblin, mind you, and they've only stabbed 1 or 2 people. I guess it's not that bad. Everyone around here is feeling a little funny anyway. That brute they keep with them sure talks a lot, though. The others let me join them finally. They showed me the artifact for a really long time, till I felt the tingles. They say Meatface knows everything. He's the smartest. I hope with his help we can liberate this lost beach from the other evil goblins that came in their flying machines to kill us. They lied that. They said, we're from Gadgesan to save you, but we were not fooled. We took their stuff. Ha ha ha. Delicious journal. I must eat it. The rest of the pages are missing.
Hi, how are you?
Okay, now you can have it,
now.
Kelsey.
Seeing you.
Kelsey takes the journal and gingerly flips through it. I'm trying not to laugh. This is classic. They have no idea they're even on Kalimdor. This later pages show something more significant might be occurring here.
Right. Goodbye for now.
Terrapunation. We need to obtain the object described in this journal. For certain, extracting it from a chest would be a feasible matter, but the object itself sounds compromised and unstable. Attempting to forcefully open the chest could be disastrous. Fortunately, we know where the key is, statistically speaking at least. There's plenty of sea turtles at the east end of this beach. One of them may hold the key. Obtain a turtle digested key from a surf glider.
Alrighty then.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I was just double checking about how much time I have left. I got plenty of time. Of course, I have to run past all the goblins. The crazy goblins that will attack me. I wonder, could I... Wait. Oh good, I can go after you. You work. Only the second one. Alright, okay. That's fine. I don't mind at all. Much better drop rate than the ocular crystals and chunk of hyena meat. Wait, is that fishing? Can I fish that? Yes, I can. Okay. Slight detour here. Nope, that's not it in there. There we go. Okay, strangle kelp isn't too bad. I have some already. Metal bound trunk. Ooh. So, my habit of fishing these debris pools actually is working in my favor because some of the recommended recipes require bolts of cloth which drop from these trunks, so I don't have to level a tailor to get them. Okay. I'm going to equip this just for the T-Mug potential. Okay, I have a new melee weapon. It will make fishing a little easier because I'll only have one weapon to equip and unequip.
Would you like to purchase something?
Okay. Gonna go ahead and sell that. Not that. Can sell that though. And that. And I can sell that. And that. And that. Okay. Running out of room here.
Very well then.
Very well then.
Greetings. Seeing you.
Hopefully your spree of turtle destruction is left it intact.
You have a great
Well,
day
gosh,
now.
this day just keeps getting better and better. I may actually smile when you're not looking. You've seen enough of that already.
Alrighty then.
You too, Brute. It's time to conclude this matter efficiently. From what we've determined, this mysterious object is in the possession of the smart brute described in the journal. We don't know exactly what's happened to this creature, obviously, so you should take caution. This meat face is hiding in the hills near where these goblins bury their dead. Look for the graveyard and he should be just past it. Obtain Meatface's chest. Meatface Pummer, fist weapon. That's not as good as what I have. That's leather, strength, stamina, medallion of merit. Okay, so it's just gonna be something that I'm going to sell. Okay. Nope. That. So YouTube Brute, it's a reference to what Julius Caesar supposedly said when Brutus went to stab him. Et tu Brute, which is Latin for you too Brutus. At least I think it's supposed to be Latin. I mean, it does sound kind of French, but French is based on Latin. French, Spanish, and Portuguese? No, French, Spanish, and Italian all come from Latin. That's why they're called the Romance languages, because Latin was spoken in Rome, therefore Romance. Portuguese actually sounds a lot like Spanish. No surprise, considering how they're next door neighbors in essence. Okay, trying to avoid the aggroing anyone, because I don't want to fight them if I don't have to. There he is. Okay. Meatface's locked chest. Right, so we're supposed to take it back to Kelsey. That's right. Okay. Back we go. I'm not as concerned about aggroing anyone on the way back because I'm just going to keep running anyway. I just didn't want anyone chasing me while I was trying to get to my target. Fun thing about these guys, if you're if you go behind them, they can't aggro to you because they can only see what's in front of them. So apparently in FF14 there's some mobs that's not the case. But anyway. I don't know if there's any mobs where it's different, and wow. But generally speaking, as long as you stay behind them, it won't aggro them.
Hey! Goodbye for now.
Do be careful with the contents of the chest.
Alrighty then.
Well done, Jason. The contents of this chest are sure to advance Nomergon's knowledge base significantly. I believe you've earned a reward. Okay, Dagger of the Ides. Because that's a famous line from I know it from Julius Caesar, but I don't know if it's actually said but a soothsayer at the beginning of Julius Caesar tells Caesar, beware the Ides of March, which means basically beware the middle of March. Because that's what Ides means, it's the middle. Anyway. Medallion of Merit, Smart Bracers, Meat Face Pummeler. Okay. So that's 2 gold and 2 silver. That's not even any gold. 2 gold, 3 silver. So the dagger is my best. Prospector Gunston. Say, you haven't been to South Moon Ruins, have you? Oh, you simply must! They have all sorts of fascinating Titan artifacts. Head west and look for the Explorers League tent. And report to Prospector Gunston at South Moon Ruins in Tanaris. I think there should be a taxi there. Sounds about right. So I had to read Julius Caesar for one of my classes in high school. So I think it was my sophomore year, so I was about 14 or 15. Since it was a play, we took turns reading the various parts. And yeah, I enjoyed that. We did Romeo and Juliet my freshman year. I did not read it, and that was not a good idea. I think I was sick at the time. I don't remember why I didn't read it, aside from I didn't care. But I kind of wish I had now. I have a book that's basically a copy of all Shakespeare's works, the sonnets and the plays. I just haven't, it's a lot to go through. He was very prolific. But yeah, I know the stuff about Julius Caesar just because it's kind of become a meme. Like every March 14th there's a whole thing. 14th, 15th. No, March 14th is Pi Day because it's 3/14. Because it's the 3rd month and the 14th day. Because in America we do month first and the day. And then March 15th is all kinds of memes about Julius Caesar.
Aye.
Prospector Gunston.
Off with you.
What, you here to help?
Watch your back.
Ancient obstacles. I've studied the gate here for years, trying to find a way of entry that wouldn't disturb any of the ancient architecture just behind it. It figures a few overgrown earthquakes decide to muck the whole thing up. But what's done is done, and the entrance to Oldham is revealed. I wasn't expecting anything to come out of the ruins before we went in, though. A whole mess of golems are running amok in the valley now, let loose from inside. Someone needs to clean them up if we're gonna get in there. Destroy 6 sandstone golems.
See you soon.
Laying claim.
Safe travels.
We're not the only ones interested in these ruins, it seems. Of all things, we've got blood elves after our dig sites. I'd expected them to wilt in the heat without all their fancy fountains and cushy pillows, but they're surprisingly scrappy, and they're trying to drive us out of the South Moon ruins by force. It's time to crack a few heads, head over there and teach yourselves not to mess with us. Kill 10 blood elf ruins hunters.
Watch your back.
fragments of
See you
language.
soon.
We've had our first big find in years here at the South Moon Ruins. My lads have dug up stone tablets engraved with ancient writings. The glyphs on the tables are like nothing we've ever seen, but I have a hunch we can connect them with titanic scripts found at the other dig sites. Imagine what a breakthrough like that could mean. I need you to go to the South Moon Ruins and help us collect the tablets. The other lads can't leave lest the Meadows take our site. Collect 5 ancient hieroglyphs.
Safe travels.
Okay. Yes, there is a taxi here. I knew there was. I knew there was a taxi down here. Okay.
What can I get for you today?
Up to Gadget Sam. It's kind of fun to do the different voices. It's a bit of a challenge. I don't typically do voices. But it's fun. But yeah, with the War Within, it looks like we're gonna get a lot of lore regarding the Dark Irons and just dwarves in general. See, there's the... I was pointing at the screen with my finger. We just passed, I think, the Blood Elf. Or no, I think it's a completely different site. But like the Blood Elves... their organization is called the Reliquary. Oops. I got a text. Oh, uh-oh. It's my best friend, and apparently he's wondering if we can take in a cat. Honestly, I don't think so. We're having enough trouble with the cats that we have. Well, not trouble, it's just a bit more than we want to deal with at the moment. I wanted the bank. Why am I going to the inn? Okay.
Time is money, friend.
Alrighty. Okay. That's what I thought. Okay, yeah. I mean, I could do that. Okay. Yeah, I think that's all I can put in the bank for now. What I can do is send some stuff to one of my other characters. I was gonna go ask, but I realized that they're not here at the moment. Okay. Oh wait, I have a light feather I can stick in there. I forgot about that. Okay, go down here. Oh, I know why that didn't go in the bank. Okay, hang on. Where are these? Mystery meat. I know I have mystery meat. Where did it end up? Oh, I can learn that. Okay, that's one more free space. There's mystery meat. There we go. I completely forgot I had that recipe. So that was, nope, I want this one. So it's, where did it go? Green whelp armor. So I need green whelp scale and heavy leather and fine thread. And the green whelp scale we get from killing and skinning green whelps, which is in Feralass. Okay, I actually have a couple things I can sell. Inventory management, isn't it fun? Can I sell to you? No. Wait, this is, what is?
Hi, how are you?
Jordy Lab Forge. With some help of the technology that was uncovered by both gnomes venturing into Nomergon, I have managed to construct my greatest invention, the Matter Transporter. All I need now is a skilled gnomish engineer to build a powerful beacon attuned to the transporter. And notice he's wearing goggles.
Very well then.
He is clearly meant to be a reference to Geordi LaForge from Star Trek The Next Generation. Okay, I know there's... Are you a vendor?
Talk to me.
Yes. Okay. Dagger of the eyes, that's hilarious. That'll never not be funny.
Glad I could help.
Okay. Now, do we want to continue with Butcherbot or the Ruins? Let's work on Butcherbot. Riding horse, riding ram, riding horse, riding tiger, riding white stallion. Don Carlos.
Greetings.
Don't mind me, I'm just an old man looking on an old friend.
See you around.
Riding wolf, riding raptor, skeletal mount, riding wolf. There we go. Getting some heavy leather because these are lower level. At least I'm not trying to get anything to drop from these guys. Okay, I don't know why my camera does that sometimes. Okay, 4 more. Sorry, Butcher, but I keep taking it away from you. Oops, forgot to activate ButcherBot. Whoopsie, that was me. There's plenty of hyenas though. Yeah, I don't know if you noticed, but they're a slightly different color from the other ones I was killing. Not enough focus, fine, fine. ButcherBot, now skin. There we go.
I need a target.
I almost clicked skin. I almost skinned it before activating ButcherBot. get into a certain groove sometimes. Okay. Back to gadgets and we go. I know there's a thing with Don Carlos, but I forget what it is.
Yo! Keep it real.
Beautiful. We'll have these puppies skinned up and ready to sell in no time.
Be good.
Shined up and ready to go. Sansara Watch. If you're looking for more work, I've got a line for you. I know an elf by the name of Trenton Lighthammer who's been obsessed with the sand trolls near here for years. He's dead set on finding some kind of mythical sword made by them. Just a while ago, he finally got a crew together to go to Sansara Watch and look for it. Last I heard, they kicked the trolls out of one of their camps to set up shop there. Look for it to the west, near Zul'Farrak. Speak with Trenton Lighthammer at
Have a
Sansara
good
Watch.
one.
I am now friendly with Gadget's hand. I wonder why. He's not going to attack me. As long as I don't attack him, I'm good. So, over here. Minutes. Do one more. I think what, oh, okay. Somebody crashed. I think either of these, either doing these quests up here or these quests down here is going to take me more than 15 minutes. So what I'm going to do is after I get to Sansara Watch and turn in the quest, I'm going to, sorry I got distracted. I'm going to actually go to Booty Bay and turn in that quest to Oglethorpe for the homing beacon. Over here.
What brings you here?
Solthrace. The first time I heard the word uttered, I was around your age. It meant nothing to me then, as it means nothing to you now. It's not until a war band of trolls coming from Zul'Farrak made ways to the land I understood and feared. Many will tell you that the split blade of suffering does not exist, that it's a myth, a rumor started to scare children. But believe me, Worgen, it exists. Trenton loses focus as he runs his hand across the jagged scar on his face. Tell me more, Trenton. Split in two to form the one, the twin blades are bound to Zul'Farrak. Solthrace will be reborn when the twins are found.
Good luck, friend. I am honored. Be careful.
Marin sent you? I'm appreciative of his help. I'm here to seek out Solthrace. If you wish to help, speak with Mazoga. He's been cooperative so far.
Till next we meet.
Gus.
What's up?
I'm with Scorpid.
Keep it real.
You gotta help me, you just gotta! Chelsea and I came out here to make a bit of money, just sell some supplies, legit work. Next thing I know, she's on her deathbed. She's got a fever that shocked a blacksmith, and she's hallucinating. She must have been stung by the scorpions near her. I've seen it happen. It's not pretty. I gotta get some poison glands and make an antidote, but I can't leave her side. Please help me get those glands. Collect 6 Doomclaw stingers from Doomclaw scorpions. Mazoga. So you want to find the fabled swords of the Sand Fury, eh? You'd be ready to kill for Solthrace, spill the blood across the sands in search of treasure, of power? If you are, welcome to the desert, man. Blood to thrive. To survive in the harsh desert, the Sand Fury had to learn all the secrets of blood magic. You drink the blood, you get the power. Darkest voodoo, yeah? But there be no room for holding back up there. If we're gonna find the sword, we need blood. Lucky for ya, Mazoga be a traitor, yeah? And there be plenty of Sand Fury trolls wandering over the hills there. Go and get Mazoka blood, plenty of blood, and we make the ritual to find Tanaris. Collect 6 fistfuls of blood from Sand Fury Trolls. Okay. So I can either run to Gadget Sand and then fly up to Northern Barrens and then take the boat to Booty Bay, or I can use my Hearthstone to Hearth the Stormwind and take and fly down to Booty Bay. I think I'm going to Hearth.
Help you find something? Go with honor,
Okay.
friend.
Well, let's stop at Gold Share real quick. I don't have enough Grizzly trophies to turn in that one quest, but I don't even know if I would be able to turn it in. I don't know if the fair is still going. I mean, I saw the Darkmoon Fair mage, but that doesn't mean the Darkmoon Fair is still going. And these are the 5 mounts. Golden Griffin, Snowy Griffin, Ebon Griffin. Obviously, Golden Griffin is what most people think of when they... And then Swift Red Griffin, Swift Blue Griffin, those are the Swift flying mounts. You're who I need to talk to. There we go. I'm like, what's happened? Gold Share. Ugh. I figured it'd take me more than 2 sessions to get through Tanaris. I said the right turn this time. I said Tanaris, said Gadget Sand. Yeah, so just a quick check to see if Darkmoon Fair is still up. But I probably can't do the profession quests because I think those are only once per time gold. The Darkmoon Fair is here. Okay, I could still go there, but I can't turn any quests there, so why bother? If I do end up farming heavy leather, I'll probably get enough Grizzly trophies to turn in the quest. And you think I've turned it in once already on stream, so if I do finish it off stream, it's not going to be a big deal. Not like with the fests, but pattern. Okay. Yeah, I got like 8 minutes or so. I mean, I don't have... Going a little over 2 hours isn't going to be a big deal, but I'm trying to keep it around there. Yeah. The fact that this is blue means that I'm getting 200% XP from killing monsters. Once it turns purple, I'm only getting 100% XP. So there's a reason I prefer to log out somewhere where I can get rest. A friend that I met through another fandom entirely And it turned out that she also played World of Warcraft. She's the one who gave me the tip about logging out and ends to get rested state. And that's actually what I did when the War Within dropped, was I logged in on my max level, my level 70 characters, so that they could start getting rested state, because obviously once you're max level, there's no point. But in order to get the rested state, you have to log in on that character, make sure they're in an inn or a city, anywhere where instead of the level number you get the Z's, that indicates that you're resting, and then just log out. Getting there. I'm still missing a taxi point here in Cape Stranglethorn. Hard Range Hideaway. That's a goblin camp. But these are the various factions you can get levels with. Still not quite exalted with Stormwind. You notice I'm now honored with Nomergan because I've been doing quests for them. I'm honored with Gilneas because of course I started in Gilneas. I'm honored with Darnassus because I did do some quests for them. You start out friendly with all the alliance, with all the factions in your, with all the sub-factions in your faction. And then Bloodsail Buccaneers, they're actually the enemies of the Booty Bay, basically. And if you gain reputation with Booty Bay, then you lose reputation with Bloodsail Buccaneers, and vice versa. Now, where the heck is Oglethorpe? So I'm heading the correct direction. Okay, let's turn this off, because it's just making it hard for me to figure out where Oglethorpe was. Okay, up above. There he is. Oglethorpe of Nauticus.
Pleased to meet you.
Hello there, lass. The name's Oglethorpe, and I may be responsible for one of the amazing gnomish devices you might possess. If it blew up, then it wasn't me. If it made you rich, though, we can discuss royalties. Oh, and if you're from Nemergon, you can just take two 90-degree angles, smash them together, and start marching. I have nothing to say to you. So, in other words, if I'm from Nemergon, he wants me to turn around and leave.
Off and away.
Oh, you're the great savior of 00X-17/TN. I cannot even begin to express my thanks for your assistance. My homing robot series needs more developing, but your recovery has saved me countless hours of rebuilding time, as well as many gold pieces and rebinding costs. Please take your choice of any of these items I have. Hopefully you will make good use of one of them. Thank you again for your generous assistance. My robots and I are in your debt. Optomatic deflector. Thermostatic egg timer.
Daylight's burning.
And I am now friendly with Booty Bay. Okay. So there's obviously bad blood with Nomergon on his part. Okay. Vendors in here.
Got the best deals anywhere.
Where's the deflector go? Right there. Okay. Alright. Alright, and that's it for today. I'll be back on Sunday. I will definitely be playing Butterfly Soup 2 on Sunday. This past Sunday was unique because it was a new chapter of Silver Shields, but there's not going to be, I don't know when there'll be a new chapter of Silver Shields. But anyway, I will probably do some farming of heavy leather in between streams, provided I don't get distracted by other stuff, which is entirely possible. So next Sunday will be Butterfly Soup 2, and then next Wednesday we'll be back to the War Within. I'm very eager to continue the story because we've only just started, and I'm very curious as to where they're taking it. So thank you for joining me. If you're watching on Twitch, if you're watching this on YouTube, thank you for watching my video. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And I forgot to mention this before, but I hit over 500 subscribers on YouTube. I was very surprised. But I guess that's what happens when you're uploading stuff regularly. If you have subscribed and are watching, thank you. I appreciate comments. I try to be there when my videos premiere. It's not always possible, but I do try to be there to chat with anyone. So if you happen to catch a premiere, please say hi. There'll usually be an indication that I'm there. So take care, everyone, and drink food, drink water, eat food, stay cool if it's hot, stay warm if it's cold, and take care. Bye.